What is the environmental school of strategy? Well, researcher Henry Mintzberg proposed 10 distinct schools, or frameworks if you will, to understand how strategy arises or forms within an organization. Now, the environmental school focuses upon environmental factors. It says that these environmental factors that an organization experiences are the primary drivers of strategy, or the reasons that the organization derives some distinct strategy. And so organizations in this way are largely passive in that they are simply reacting to the environmental factors that they encounter. So you can look at the environment as a general set of forces, if you will, and these forces shape the organization's strategy as the organization responds or reacts to them. And if an organization fails to respond or react to these forces, ultimately the organization will become obsolete or be self-selected out of the process. That is, they'll be defeated by competition and no longer be relevant. Now, in this role, leadership, again, is passively developing strategy as it identifies these environmental forces, assesses the impact or effect of these environmental forces on the organization, and then comparing and ultimately adapting to these forces. And this adaptation process is what gives rise to strategies. And organizations themselves even become categorized, or they group themselves together with other similar organizations concerning how they use their resources and adapt their strategies to deal with external factors. And they do so in a competitive manner until the organization can no longer compete and it dies. So once again, this is the life cycle of the organization demonstrating itself. Now, the environmental view or school is largely based upon contingency theory. And contingency theory basically says there's no one way of doing things. You are simply reacting to the environment and how the individual, firm, or organization needs to react in order to survive. So applied in this context, the organization simply derives strategy in order to deal with the mix of internal and external factors or situations that affect the organization. So in summary, the environmental school focuses upon the external environment, how the factors of that environment affect the organization, and strategy emerges through the process of adapting to those external forces and how they affect the organization.